Tired of seeing the same romance anime recommended over and over again? You know, the ones Your Name, Toradora, Fruits Basket. Oh great, but what about the ones nobody talks about? Today, I've got 10 incredible romance anime you might have completely missed. We are talking about hidden gems with fantasy, historical, sci-fi, and even war-torn love stories. And trust me, you will want to stay until the end, because our top 3 will absolutely surprise you. Now, let's go! Number 10. Hatenko Yugi. Starting off our list is Hatenko Yugi, a romance adventure that doesn't follow the usual formula. Imagine going on a dangerous road trip with 2 mysterious guys who may or may not have feelings for you. That's exactly what Razel, our fearless heroine, gets herself into. This anime is a mix of action, humor, and romance, with witty banter and an unpredictable storyline. The romance is subtle, but when it hits hard. If you love a dynamic female lead, slow burn relationships, and a journey full of danger and mystery, this anime is a hidden gem worth checking out. Number 9. Hakushaku to Yosei. If Victorian-era romance with a touch of fantasy sounds interesting, then Hakushaku to Yosei is for you. Lydia, a fairy doctor who can see fairies, gets caught up in a world of aristocrats, deception, and a silver-tongued nobleman named Edgar. Edgar is handsome, mysterious, and dangerously charming, but is he telling the truth or playing a game? The chemistry between him and Lydia is full of tension and intrigue, making every interaction a delight to watch. If you enjoy historical settings, fantasy elements, and dashing noblemen with secrets, this one is a must-watch. Number 8. Shin Shirayuki Hime Densetsu Prétière. Ever wondered what would happen if Cinderella became a magical girl? Well, Prétière is exactly that, but with a darker and more dramatic twist. Himeno, our protagonist, suddenly finds herself with the power to fight evil, but there is a catch. She needs to bond with one of her 7 knights to use her abilities. This leads to beautiful emotional moments of trust and connection, especially with Hayate, the knight who refuses to let himself fall in love. Or does he? If you love romantic fantasy with action, deep emotions, and some heartbreak along the way, Prétière is an underrated gem worth watching. Number 7. Futakoi Alternative. What happens when romance, comedy, and explosions collide? You get Futakoi Alternative, a romance anime that's also a high-energy action series. Rentaro, a private detective, finds himself surrounded by twin sisters, and instead of a simple love story, he gets dragged into car chases, fight scenes, and absolute chaos. It's fast-paced, hilarious, and surprisingly emotional when it needs to be. If you are tired of predictable romance and want something totally unexpected, this anime is for you. Number 6. Valkyria Chronicles. If you love romance that develops on the battlefield, Valkyria Chronicles is an underrated masterpiece. Alicia and Valkyn are 2 soldiers caught in a war that threatens to destroy everything. Their relationship slowly grows, making every moment between them feel more meaningful as they fight side by side. It's a romance that feels realistic with beautifully written characters and intense war drama. If you love stories where love and war collide, this anime will hit you right in the feels. Before we get into the top 10, if you are enjoying this list, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another hidden gem recommendation. Now, let's continue. Number 5. Irina, the Vampire Cosmonaut. A romance between a human and a vampire sounds pretty standard, right? Well, how about a vampire becoming the first astronaut in history? That's the premise of Irina, the Vampire Cosmonaut, an anime that blends romance, space exploration, and political tension into something truly unique. Lev, a kind-hearted astronaut, is assigned to train Irina, a vampire girl chosen for a dangerous space mission. What starts as a strict training and scientific experiments slowly turns into a deep emotional connection, with both of them fighting against a cruel system that sees them as nothing more than tools. If you love slow burn romance, strong character dynamics, and sci-fi mixed with deep emotions, this anime deserves your attention. Number 4. Tsubasa Chronicle. A love story that transcends time, space, and even dimensions. Tsubasa Chronicle follows Yaroan and Sakura, childhood friends whose bond is unbreakable, until a mysterious event causes Sakura to lose her memories. To save her, Yaroan embarks on a dangerous multiverse journey, collecting fragments of her soul while meeting alternate versions of beloved clam characters along the way. What makes this romance so special is the intense sacrifices Yaroan makes. Every world they travel to brings new heartbreak, new discoveries, and a deeper love that defies fate itself. If you love epic, emotionally charged romances with breathtaking fantasy elements, this hidden gem is a must-watch. Honorable mentions. Norn 9. Imagine a flying ship that carries young individuals with supernatural abilities, each with their own secrets, destinies, and romantic entanglements. Norn 9 follows 3 different love stories within this mysterious vessel, blending sci-fi, time travel, and deep emotional connections. With its breathtaking visuals, soft yet immersive atmosphere, and multiple romance routes, this anime is a hidden gem for fans of fantasy romance and otome-style storytelling. Oji-san to Marshmallow. Not every romance anime needs drama and heartbreak. Sometimes all you need is fluff and wholesome moments. Oji-san to Marshmallow follows a woman with a huge crush on her chubby, marshmallow-loving coworker and her hilarious yet heartwarming attempts to get him to notice her. It's a short but sweet romance that proves love comes in all forms, even in the most unexpected places. Number 3. Hanbun no Tsukiga no Burusora. A short but powerful love story that will stay with you long after you finish it. Hanbun no Tsukiga no Burusora follows 2 hospitalized teenagers who find love, warmth, and heartbreak in each other. It's a beautifully raw story about how love can flourish even in the most fragile moments of life. If you're in the mood for a deeply emotional romance, this is one you won't forget. Number 2. Romeo x Juliet. You might think you know Romeo and Juliet, but this anime takes Shakespeare's tragedy and turns it into an epic fantasy adventure. Romeo is a noble, Juliet is a rebel leader, and their love story unfolds in a breathtaking war-torn setting. With stunning visuals and some of the best romance writing in anime, this tragic yet hopeful love story is one of the most underrated anime romances ever. Number 1. Chihaya Furu. And finally, at number 1, we have Chihaya Furu. While it's known as a sports anime about karuta, it actually delivers one of the most well-crafted love stories in anime. The love triangle between Chihaya, Arata, and Taichi is slow burn but deeply rewarding, making every romantic moment feel earned and emotional. If you love passion, friendship, and romance all woven together, Chihaya Furu is a masterpiece. Which of these anime have you seen? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for joining me for this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more episodes. See you soon!